Hi students, Santosh here, and today I am going to deliver the lecture on chemical admixture in concrete and special types of concrete. This is one of the important lecture as far as competitive type of examinations are concerned, and one must know all the types of admixtures and all the type of special type of concrete nowadays used for construction. So let us start the lecture. But before starting the lecture, I request you to subscribe my channel and like my lectures if you got some knowledge of civil engineering. So let us start the lecture. The lecture is admixtures in concrete. In general, cement, aggregate and water are the common materials required for the preparation of the concrete. To improve some particular property of a concrete material, it is very important to improve some particular property of the concrete material other than the above materials. The materials are added during the preparation of concrete other than cement, aggregate and water are termed as admixtures in the concrete. And the admixtures may also impart an entirely different प्रॉपर्टी टू द कॉन्क्रीट. म्हणजेच कॉन्क्रीटच्या काहीतरी सर्टन प्रॉपर्टी असतात. त्या सर्टन प्रॉपर्टी इम्प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी किंवा कॉन्क्रीटला काहीतरी नवीन प्रॉपर्टी देण्यासाठी सिमेंट, ॲग्रिगेट आणि वॉटर सोडून जे मटेरियल ॲड केलं जातं अशा मटेरियलला ॲडमिक्चर्स असं म्हणायचं. व्हॉट इज द पर्पज ऑफ ॲडमिक्चर्स? ॲडमिक्चर्स कशाला ॲड करायची? टू इम्प्रूव्ह द वर्कॅबिलिटी. व्हॉट इज द वर्कॅबिलिटी? द एस विथ विच कॉन्क्रीट कॅन बी कॉम्पॅक्टेड, cured, transported, mixed, etc. That is the workability. To improve the durability of concrete by entraining air in it. What is the durability? That is the resistance to the weathering action. To impart waterproofing properties to the concrete. To improve the wear resistance also. And to reduce the bleeding and segregation. So one must know what is the purpose of adding the admixtures in the concrete. Then we are going to discuss the types of admixtures. One must remember ARWA. What is the A? That is the accelerating admixture. What is the R? That is retarding admixtures. What is the W? That is water reducing admixtures. And what is the A? That is air entraining admixtures. One must know all these types of admixtures. And there is one superplasticizer also. First of all, we are going to discuss the accelerating admixtures. These admixtures speed up the hydration process of the cement and leading to the quicker setting and hardening of the concrete. Name itself indicates it accelerates the process. Which process it accelerates? That is the hydration. So if hydration is accelerated, then it reduces the setting time of cement or concrete. So what are the properties of accelerating admixtures? To reduce the setting time, allowing earlier removal of the formwork, improves the workability at lower temperatures. What are the applications? It is used for cold weather concreting to prevent the freezing of water in the mix. Situations where early strain development is critical, early formwork removal is necessary. In such a cases, we can go for the accelerating admixtures. Common types are the calcium chloride, that is most commonly used, and calcium nitrate. Calcium chloride and calcium nitrate are the examples of the accelerating admixtures in the concrete. Then we are going to discuss the retarding admixtures. Purpose is to retard the setting time, means to increase the hydration process of the cement, allowing more time for the placing and finishing. The properties of retarding admixtures are it slows down the hydration process of the cement as discussed and delaying the setting time. It is useful in hot water conditions where concrete tends to set too quickly. What are the applications? It is used in large scale pours where the placement and finishing take longer time, and hot weather concreting to prevent the rapid setting. That is the applications of retarding admixtures. Then we are going to discuss the water reducing admixtures. It reduces the water content needed to achieve the desired workability, leading to increased strength and improved durability. What are the properties of water reducing admixtures? It enhances the workability of concrete without the need of excess water. and increases the compressive strength of concrete. What are the applications? It is used in high strength concrete. It is used in precast concrete manufacturing, and it is used to reduce the shrinkage and improve the durability. Then we are going to discuss the air entraining admixtures. Name itself indicates the air is entrained in the concrete. Purpose: introduces tiny air bubbles in the concrete, improves its resistance to the freezing thaw cycles and reducing the permeability. म्हणजेच एअर इंटरनिंग मिक्सर्स म्हणजे काय, एअर बबल्स इंट्रोड्यूस केले जातात, त्या बबल्समुळे रेजिस्टन्स टू द फ्रीजिंग आणि थॉइंग वाढतं अँड इट रिड्यूसेस द परमेबिलिटी. व्हॉट आर द प्रॉपर्टीज? improves the durability in freezing thaw environments and it reduces the bleeding and segregation. Applications: it is used in cold weather climates where freezing thaw cycles are common, and it is used in pavements and bridge decks exposed to the salt. Then superplasticizers, I discussed earlier, significantly increases the workability of concrete without increasing water content. That is important. Workability increases with the increase in water content, but it reduces the strength. But superplasticizers increases the workability of concrete without increasing the water content, or allows for low water cement ratio for high strength concrete. It imparts the strength and also increases the workability without increasing the water content. Properties: greatly improves the fluidity of the mix and reduces the water content by 15 to 30%. That is important. 15 to 30% water content reduced by the superplasticizers. Then difference between the additives and admixtures. Additives are added in the cement, admixtures are added in the concrete. That is the simple difference. The additives are added at the time of grinding of the cement factory. The admixtures are added at the time of batching, immediately before or during mixing. The additives modify the properties of cement. The admixtures modify the property of a concrete. Gypsum and iron oxide impart setting property and color to the cement, and Imesplast and Comoplast modify the water requirement and influence the workability and strength of properties. Or you can give the example of accelerating admixtures or retarding admixtures or water reducing admixtures or superplasticizers. All these are the admixtures to the concrete. Then we are going to discuss the special types of concrete or special concrete. Normally, concrete contains the cement, water and aggregate, and sometimes admixtures are added. And when the reinforcement is added into the concrete, it is called as a reinforced concrete. But there are some special type of concretes which are nowadays developed for rapid construction or quick construction, and these are defined as, or these are: first type is the ready mix concrete, we commonly termed as RMC. It is prepared in automated batch plants which are fully automated. Initial setting time is large because of transportation. It should be transported in agitator trucks. What are the advantages? Quality control of concrete is uniform and high, and no dust and noise pollution. What are the limitations of RMC? Not suitable for the consumers because of high cost. And second, poor quality of roads leading to breakdown and delays in supplies. म्हणजेच continuous supply पाहिजे RMC चा. Fiber reinforced concrete, which is termed as FRC. Fiber reinforced concrete can be defined as a composite material consisting of mixtures of cement, mortar or concrete and discontinuous, discrete, uniformly dispersed suitable fibers. म्हणजे फायबर ह्याच्यात ऍड केले जातात. कसे? डिस्कंटिन्युअस, डिस्क्रीट आणि युनिफॉर्मली डिस्पर्स्ड. व्हॉट आर द प्रॉपर्टीज? इट एनहान्सेस द टेन्साइल स्ट्रेंथ and crack resistance. You know that concrete is very strong in compression but weak in tension. So instead of reinforcement, sometimes the fibers are added to impart the tensile strength to the concrete and to improve the crack resistance. What are the advantages? It has high shear strength and torsional strength. It resists the freeze and thaw damage. What are the limitations? It requires proper placing arrangement and expert supervision. Raw material may not be get easily. These are the limitations. Applications: machine foundation to resist the shock and dynamic loading. It can be used for canal lining and also used for precast elements to gain the impermeable finish. Then we are going to discuss the high performance concrete. HPC name itself indicates it gives the high performance. The high performance concrete is a mixture which possesses the high workability, also a high strength, high modulus of elasticity, high density, high dimensional stability, low permeability and high resistance to the chemical attack. म्हणजे only low काय आहे तर low permeability, that is important. Advantages, it has a high strength, high workability and high density, hence can be used for multi-storied buildings, and also nowadays it is used for the metro rails, and it has a resistance to the chemical attack. What are the limitations? Required superplasticizers which are costlier and cost is high. Then requires well graded aggregates and special equipments. Used as construction of special structures like atomic power stations and satellite launching stations, heavy duty runways. HPC is used for metro rails also, it may be used, and mass concrete structures like dams and bridges. HPC is used. Then lightweight concrete. Why it is lightweight? Because inclusion of air into the concrete. Lightweight कशासाठी आहे? कारण त्याच्यात air add केली आहे. Basically there is only one method for making concrete light, by the inclusion of air in the concrete. This is achieved in actual practice by three different ways: by replacing the usual mineral aggregation by cellular porous or lightweight aggregates. म्हणजे aggregate हे cellular, porous आणि lightweight वापरायचे. By introducing gas or air bubbles in the mortar, this is known as aerated concrete. Then what are the properties? Density is less than 1850 kg per meter cube and it uses lightweight aggregates. Advantages: reduces the dead load on the structure and better insulation. Limitations: lower strength than that of normal concrete and higher shrinkage risk. Why higher shrinkage risk? Because reduction is in volume is there because of air bubbles. Okay, so we are going to discuss the difference between PCC and RCC. This question is asked in diploma level type of examinations, not for degree or competitive examinations, but one must know the basic. What is the PCC? It cannot take the tensile stresses because no inclusion of steel or a fiber. Reinforced cement concrete, it takes the tensile stresses. Then what is the PCC? It does not contain steel or a fiber, but RCC, it contains the steel or a fiber. What is the PCC? It is used for foundation bases where only compressive stresses are present because concrete is dominant in resisting the compression. And reinforced cement concrete is used for beams, columns, slabs and footings. PCC is used for simple works, but RCC used for superior works done with exhaustive design parameters or processes. PCC cheaper, RCC is costlier. PCC ordinary quality control is there for PCC, but for RCC strict quality control is needed. No creep in the PCC, but in RCC there is a creep. And it is enough in this lecture. So you please go through all the lectures of the concrete technology and gain some simple knowledge of civil engineering. That's enough in this lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.